Thank you for joining us on the news at this hour. The federal government has banned 18 foreign universities operating in Nigeria, describing them as degree mills, and further warned Nigerians to avoid enrolling in such institutions. The directive affected 5 universities from the United States, 6 from the United Kingdom, and 3 Ghanaian tertiary institutions. Also, the Federal Ministry of Education, in a move to sanitize the education sector, yesterday announced a temporary suspension of evaluation and accreditation of degree certificates from the Republic of Benin and Togo. Announcing the ban in a statement published on its website, the National Universities Commission explained that the federal government had not licensed the affected universities and they had been closed down. The decision is against the backdrop of a report which exposed how some officials of the Beninese University produced fake university degrees for a fee. Now, following the suspension of evaluation and accreditation of degree certificates from the Republic of Benin and Togo, the National Association of Nigerian Students has requested that similar measures be taken against home-based institutions running unaccredited courses. It would be recorded that the Ministry of Education had blacklisted about 18 of those learning institutions following the undercover investigation conducted by National Daily, which exposed the activities of a degree mill in Cotonou, a major city of Benin Republic. According to the investigation, the undercover reporter bagged a degree from Cotonou University within 6 weeks and also participated in the mandatory National Youth Service Corps Scheme, NYSC. In a statement signed by factional National Senate President Elvis Ekundina, Nance commended the federal government over the suspension of the evaluation and accreditation of degree certificates obtained from institutions in Benin Republic and Togo. However, the students' body is calling on the government to extend its sanction to tertiary institutions operating in Nigeria who are offering courses without accreditation from relevant. Nance described as outrageous the utilization of deceptive method by some Nigerians to acquire degrees from Benin Republic and Togo aimed at securing job opportunities for which they lack qualifications. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited and fuel marketers under the aegis of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria have again clashed over the removal of subsidy on petrol. This came against the backdrop of the depreciation of the naira against the United States dollar at both the official investors and exporters window and the parallel market. On Tuesday, the local currency closed at 998 naira per dollar at the official market, while it traded at 1,225 naira to the dollar at the black market. On the back of the falling naira rate, economists and oil marketers said a PMS subsidy was increasing in recent times, but the NNPC quickly countered these positions and declared that it was recovering its full cost on the importation of premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol. And now to other matters, where the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, has said efforts are ongoing to secure the release of the leader of the separatist indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. According to reports, Kanu has been in detention at the Department of State Services since 2021 following his arrest in Kenya and repatriation to Nigeria. The Supreme Court on December 15th okayed his trial on the charges of terrorism filed against him by the federal government. A few months after he was granted bail on health grounds, Kanu fled Nigeria in September 2017 after the military invaded his family home in Afara Uku near Umuahia, Abia State. He was on the run until 2021 when he was arrested in Kenya and repatriated to Nigeria. There have been calls, especially by the Ohaneze Ndigbo, for a political solution to the issue. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency has predicted sunny and hazy weather for the north and north-central states of the country beginning from today, Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. NIMET also warned about cloudy and hazy weather with slim chances of isolated thunderstorms over the coastal cities of Delta, Bayelsa, and Rivers States during the afternoon and evening periods. The agency made the predictions in its weather report released in Abuja on Tuesday. According to the agency, airline operators are urged to obtain updated weather reports from NIMET for effective planning of their operations. It further said the suspension of dust particles in the air calls for necessary precautions by the public. Now from Nigeria to the international front, where the health ministry says the death toll from Israel's war on Gaza now stands at 22,313 Palestinians. At least 57,296 Palestinians have also been wounded. Thousands more are trapped under the rubble of their homes and are presumed dead. In the past 24 hours, 128 Palestinians have been killed and 261 others were injured in Israeli attacks. And now sports. Following Otto Wallin's knockout by Anthony Joshua after just 5 rounds last December, the Swedish boxer says the British Nigerian is a tougher opponent than WBC champion Tyson Fury. Before the day of reckoning in Saudi Arabia, some boxing fans had backed Wallin to spring an upset and derail a planned fight between Joshua and Deontay Wilder. However, after Wilder was easily outpointed by Joseph Parker on the undercard, Joshua took control in the main event. The former two-time heavyweight champion dominated Wallin from the first bell and forced a stoppage after just 5 rounds of boxing in Riyadh. This marks Wallin's second career defeat, with the first coming as a decision loss to Fury, and the Swede contender has refused to make any excuses, instead praising Joshua for a great performance. But that's it for the news at this hour. Thank you so much for watching. I am Omo with a piece of Semere. There is more to come right here. Good afternoon.